In this video, I'm going to look at how to create a remedial bank of questions, possibly for math or possibly for science, where we can randomly generate questions using essentially a formula. So let's get started. First of all, let's create a new quiz. So in quizzes, click on new quiz, and let's just call it math. And I'm going to scroll down, and I would like the students to see the answers right away upon completion. And you notice here I've got automatic grade. I'm going to click on that. I'm now going to move forwards. It's going to automatically save as I move forwards and look at restrictions. I want the quiz to be active, so click on active. Now I'm going to click on attempts. I would like the students to have an unlimited number of attempts. You can click on here, unlimited. And finally, we're going to look at layout and questions. So click on add, edit questions. So we're going to do a new, and if you scroll down, you'll see arithmetic question. Title's not needed, but you can create one if you wish. And we'll come back to the actual question text. Let's go right down to the bottom and look at the variables themselves. So let's assume we've got two variables x and y. I could add a third one by clicking here. I'm going to call it x and y. And say we're studying integers, combining integers from minus 10 up to positive 10. I can set both to be exactly the same, or they could be different. If you weren't just doing integers, you could set the number of decimal places here if you wished. So that's optional depending on the type of question you're asking. Now the formula itself is entered with curly brackets. So there's a. So say we're just adding the two integers, a plus b. Oops, I just remembered I've got x and y, so I'll change that to y. And change that one to x. You can test your formula and see how it works. It picked a value of 2 and 2 and gives me an answer of 4. So now the student needs to see the question itself, so let's enter the test question. Now because they're integers, I'm going to put a bracket around here, now a curvy bracket around here, and I'm going to now put in my variable as x. Could also add an image if we want, and I've got an image all set up ready to go here. This is an example. It's called integers. So let's save this question. So I've got one question in my question bank. If you want another identical question that'll randomly generate an additional question, you could simply click on it and make a copy. If you scroll down, you'll notice you can save and copy. And I could keep doing this, save and copy. It might seem funny, hey, I'm creating identical copies of questions. You'll see in a minute what it looks like once it's finally created. So let's save it and see what we've got. We now have a 4-question quiz in identical format. I'm going to click on Done Editing Questions.